Hey, hi, I'm Carlos Rodriguez. I work with Activision on the wonderful game, Transformers Fall of Cyberton.
Awesome, and I'm David. I'm just flabbergasted by everything here. I'm just going nuts because I'm a huge Transformer fan. Yes. Now, we pre-screened you already. You said you're a Transformer fan, because if you were not, we were not even going to talk to you. We were like, oh, you guys are awful.
I don't let anybody down.
No, because it's clear that this was made by fans for fans, because tell us a bit about the game.
So, Fall of Cyberton is the successor to War for Cybertron, the first episode in the series, and it takes place immediately thereafter. So, Cybertron is dead. I mean, it's dying. There is no, it's out of energon, and it starts with that legendary exodus that we know all so well that started the whole craze of Transformers, of them leaving, of the Ark leaving Cybertron. And then you flash back into just the moments before that, leading up to that, and the story plays out of how the Autobots got to the Ark, building the Ark and energizing the Ark so they could do the Exodus. So it's the last final battles between the Autobots and Decepticons trying to thwart each other's plans.
Awesome. And there's some characters you've never been able to play before in Transformer games, such as Grimlock.
So yeah, Grimlock, big Dinobot, fan here, as well as the game director from High Moon Studios, Matt Teaser, big time Grimlock fan, and so he wanted to really figure out a way, to get them into the game. So he worked with Hasbro very collaboratively to figure out a storyline that made sense, because the #1 question is always, wait, Dinobots are from Earth, how does this all work?
Right. So that's what I was going to ask. He's a T-Rex. How does that happen? Because they're not dinosaurs on Cybertron, are there?
Without giving out spoilers, the game will tell you the origin story of how that all works out. The teams between Hasbro and High Moon were able to really come together with a storyline that makes sense, and it's really exciting that we were able to put them into the game. So, and he's a playable character. I mean, who doesn't want to play as Grimlock in his T-Rex mode? I mean, he does, big time damage. So.
He's got the fire breath and everything, as you can tell. Yeah.
He attacks. He's got finishing moves. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
And other playable characters, I understand that there's Vortex, and there is a combining Bruticus. All this. That's insane. So
the first time ever that you've got a combiner within one of the Transformers games. So the Combaticons combine into Bruticus, and so you actually get to play a chapter or a section of the game as Bruticus. Talk about doing a lot of damage. 5 big robots coming together, an even bigger robot. So it's very exciting. It's about gameplay variety and that epic scale that we really wanted to bring out in this game. So.
And speaking of the epic scale, I saw right over there. Is that Metroplex?
Yeah,
oh my God!
Big reveal here at E3 with Metroplex. So.
Can you play as Metroplex?
So there's a portion of it where you get to control them. So it's very exciting that we got to put one of the biggest Transformers, a city-sized Transformer, in the game. So, yep. Anybody familiar with the original, cartoon is certainly going to recognize the characters that you get to play with here. So
clearly, I'm a bit of a fan here.
I like it. Does. So, it's pretty good. You
thanks. Oh yeah, dude. How do you get one of those? That's awesome.
Well, we might be able to get, hook you up. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
So, right?
Exactly, yeah. Oh, totally. Very cool. And let me ask you, as a fan, what was it initially that got you into Transformers?
For me, it's really the variety that Transformers brings you. It wasn't just that you got one toy, you got multiple toys. And then, it also was the storylines that they brought into it. The fun characters, the different types of character personalities. And, it just was like a little kid's dream at that time to have multiple toys in one, that you could play with and just have a great time and expand that creativity, and bring that world to life. So.
Is that what made you want to get involved with, say, Activision and with doing games?
Yeah, this is like a dream come true for me, to be able to stand in the Fall of Cyberton booth, working on Transformers in collaboration with Hasbro, and help bring this game to life. So.
Very cool. Awesome. And did you have a favorite toy growing up? Favorite character, or?
Believe it or not, don't tell on me, but my favorite character is Soundwave.
Oh, I love Soundwave too.
Personally, I'm an Autobot with a little bit of a Decepticon bent. So.
Yeah, a lot of people like the Decepticons, even though you're thinking, you're like, well, they're a human, and Decepticons want to destroy humans and squash them. So, but I still love them too. So.
I just like his original toy with the cassette tapes and having Ravage and Laserbeak and Rumble and all the Frenzy and all those guys be able to go inside him, and it just was cool in my eyes.
He's got an army right in his chest. It's like a walking clown car, right? Pop, 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 eject, eject.
Never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right. They just kept coming.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome. And okay, are there going to be toys of these characters? So I would love to buy that Grimlock there if it's made as a toy.
Well, I don't know necessarily Hasbro's total plan, but they have announced the toy line already. So if you haven't seen it, I would definitely check it out. So there are toys that are based off of the game. So
oh, nice.
I believe it's an eight line toy line. So.